name is Deborah Anziano, and I'm back for round 2. This is round 5, though, for Paula Dean and the Real Women of Philadelphia cooking contest. This is side dish week, and this week I'm going to be preparing for you a creamy caramelized onion and spinach stuffed tomato. It's delicious. We're going to start out over medium heat. Melt half a stick of butter in your favorite skillet. You take 4 cups of sweet onion. I chose onions from Vidalia, Georgia. We're going to be caramelizing these onions. And caramelizing should be a slow process. You don't want to do it fast because you'll end up burning your onions, and you don't want to do that. You want to do it slow, and when they are finished caramelizing, they're going to come out to be a nice, rich, medium caramel color, and caramelizing them brings out a really sweet flavor, and it just adds a great flavor to this stuffed tomato that is stuffed with some Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to take our 8-ounce block of Philadelphia cream cheese and put it in a bowl. And then take our caramelized onions, which they're going to be hot. So you can take this cream cheese straight from the fridge, put your onions right over the top, and they're so warm that it's going to make this easy to mix up. So we're going to toss this together with a wooden spoon is what I'm using until it's well combined. And again, caramelizing those, the slower the better, because it just is going to bring out just a really sweet flavor. Even if you're not using a Vidalia onion or Texas sweet, it's just going to make your onion a whole lot sweeter and greater in this dish. And then we're going to use 8-ounce, actually 9-ounce package of chopped frozen spinach. You're going to thaw it, squeeze out all of the juices to where it's about like this, kind of dry, but it works great like that in this dish. Mix that in. This recipe also calls for some salt and pepper and some Italian herb seasoning. And I'm going to be honest with you, I forgot to do that while my onions were caramelizing, so we're going to do it right now. And you can do it at any point. I just like to do it when my onions are cooking. So use about half a teaspoon of salt and pepper mix is what I do. This is a kosher salt and coarse ground black pepper mixture. I keep it in my kitchen all the time. It's just really handy to pick up. You can pick it up easier than, you know, your fine granulated iodized salt. And this is an Italian herb seasoning, and I buy it in the grinder. And you want to grind about 1.5 teaspoons of this to your mixture. It contains rosemary, black and red pepper flakes, a little bit of salt in it, not a whole lot, so that's why I add more of my salt and pepper mixture. And it also contains a little bit of garlic and onion. So add that, stir that in really well, and then this recipe will stuff about 5 medium tomatoes. See, my favorite in the experimenting that I've been doing is just to cut a round circle out of the top of your tomato. And you can also score your tomato with kind of like a rickrack style or zigzag. You just want to bring your paring knife straight down and then curve it, and straight down and curve, straight down and curve to get this design. And you take your knife and just pry off the top of your onion, and you want to just gently scoop out most of the liquid out of the tomato, not too much of it, just kind of the heart of the tomato. And you can keep your insides of your tomatoes for a sauce, for some chili, for some soup, salsa, whatever you want to make with those. Set this over to the side, and then you take your mixture, stuff it in your tomatoes. I like to generously stuff my tomatoes. You can go lighter on the stuffing if you want to, but it's just really good, so I just stuff it in there. And again, this round cut stays together really well in your oven. But this one's pretty too, so whatever you like and however much time you have for preparing this dish will depend on which cut you decide to do. Just stuff that in there. And then we have our topping, which is made from a mixture of some buttery round crackers. I take about 12 of these, and half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, and just really mix them together. Kind of grind them with your fingers. Get it all mixed together really well. And generously top your tomatoes with this mixture. It just adds a great color and just nice buttery flavor to the top of your tomatoes. And you're going to stick them in the oven for 10 minutes at a preheated oven at 450 degrees for 10 minutes. And they're going to come out looking like this. And you can take some parsley, sprinkle that over the top. And I've also made some green onion flowers. They look really pretty on maybe each individual one, or just throughout your little dish you've got going on here. Then you're going to have a little bit of filling left over. So if you want to, you can make a 6th tomato, but I chose to just make a little appetizer for my guests when they're coming over. Before they sit down to dinner, they can munch on some of the filling with some crackers. And it's really great. So I hope you enjoy it.